Everyone, hope everything is going well. This past week, you've seen a lot of news, and Ken Goldin is back in the news. I know there's rumblings right now on potentially Goldin auctions being siphoned off of collectors' holdings, but I'll do that in a different video. And multiple people have been talking about that. But he's back where in a news story where no one else really is covering. There was Paul Lesko that covered it, but it's Spiegel versus Goldin auctions. And some court documents have been filed. And ultimately, this is a very interesting case. And right now, nothing is going on discovery, or the issues have not been resolved. And what's really interesting, let's try to look at some of the points that they're trying to resolve, especially the Spiegel brothers. So one of the points, they want to find out who are the three excellent clients Goldin identifies as the source of information. I'm reading from the lawsuit or the legal document. And three photographs Goldin solely or primarily relied on to question the authenticity of the LeBron James RPA card. Withdraw the LeBron RPA card from the auction and make statements regarding same central issues in the case. And then it just talks about that. So the question is, who are those three clients? Goldin has only produced one according to the document and according to my understanding of the document. Now, if you go to Paul Lesko on Twitter, it seems that Goldin can't remember the other two clients, okay? And that's one of the issues that needs to be resolved in discovery, or the Spiegel brothers want resolved. Like, who are the three clients? All right? And what I find quite wild, I'm going to look at this individual. I didn't see Paul Lesko talk about this, but it's Matthew Allen, aka Shine. He is described in this document as well. And the Spiegel brothers are trying to get information regarding him to see whether he was involved in convincing Ken Goldin to take it out, to remove that card. And I find that interesting. And Matthew Allen, aka Shine, is on the high end buying these cards. He's pictured with powerful people in this hobby out there. Ken Goldin, you have Michael Rubin, the whole 9 yards, okay? And what I find quite interesting is his name is mentioned 5 times in this. To date, Spiegels have agreed an extension of a subpoena on Upper Deck, received an in toto objection to the subpoena on Matt Allen, an individual who weighed in on the auction withdrawal with anti-Semitic depictions of the Spiegel and information and belief, was a private sales consultant for Goldin around the time of the LeBron James RPA card withdrawal, and received no response to the remaining subpoenas, though some of the subpoena return dates have not yet passed. The Spiegels may need to file motions to compel compliance with these subpoenas, though most of these motions would need to be filed in other districts based on other locations of compliance. Interesting. So they're trying to reach out to Matt Allen. So far, no response. Interesting. And they believe that he was a private sales consultant for Goldin Auctions or Goldin. Interesting. And one of the questions they asked in this story, or not the story, discovery, hey, did Matthew Allen work for Collectors Holding, Collectors Universe at the time? And the response was, Matthew Allen has never been employed by Goldin Auctions, and defendants do not have records concerning, and it talked about Chris Carlin when he started employment at Collectors, okay? They want to The Spiegel brothers want communications from January 1st, 2020 and present with Matthew Allen, aka Shine. Defendants object to this request because overbroad, unduly burdensome, and not proportional to the needs of the case to the extent and what it calls for. Communications. All right, so that's interesting. And basically, Goldin is saying that it's basically not related. It's over unduly burdensome, and what's the point? That's what they're trying to say. And the defendants subject and without waiving their objections, defendants will produce non-privileged, keyword, responsive communication located after a diligent search and reasonable inquiry that defendants exchanged with Matthew Allen, and they relate to LeBron James RPA. Okay, so they're not going to get other conversations. They just want the conversation with the RPA, and we'll see if that actually happens. All right, so it is what it is. And I just find it interesting, like, who are the 3 clients that convinced Goldin to that they wanted the card? Okay. Right? Because that's what it's all about. And we know that CardPorn, or we could deduce that CardPorn photoshopped images to convince Ken Goldin to remove it. That's my understanding. But what was the incentive? Now, can the Spiegel brothers find out what was the incentive of CardPorn to do that? Did CardPorn just do that to be a voice in the hobby to combat fraud? But then what's ironic is the dude was engaged in fraud. And, my spidey senses sense something was up with the guy. Because he had to actually respond to me indirectly. A guy with 70,000 followers got a little, how should I say it? He got a little uncomfortable over what I was saying. And I had, 1,000 subs on Instagram. I'm just a small channel, and he got uncomfortable over me. I'm like, yo, there's something wrong with this CardPorn guy. And then I just kept on, poking the bear. Knew something was up. Just couldn't figure out what it was. So, yeah, whatever it is, I like to find out, why did CardPorn do this? Who is associated with CardPorn? And this lawsuit over here keeps on, it mentioned Matthew Allen about 5 times. So I'm just wondering what the Spiegel brothers think about Matthew Allen and who's he associated with. So anyways, let me know, and I'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.